Well, okay. Leading to first boss. It's gonna be trash. You want to be careful not to accidentally pull something. Some groups try to skip certain pucks, so just be careful with extensive range AoE if the pucks are in close vicinity and are being skipped unless they're pulled. Try to stay with the ranged group. There are hidden traps which can be activated, and the big guy will start patrolling and then attacking. He does cliff, so stay away from the front. It's a big skeleton. For the other mobs, they explode when they die, so just mind melee range, and you might get webbed or somebody else might get webbed. You wanna help them escape. You're gonna reach the first boss here, so the boss will be here. It's a two-tank fight. The tanks will face away the boss and soak the cliffs. As a boomy, you don't soak unless it's a 10 on maybe. So what you're gonna do? You're gonna stand at a reasonable range. Uh, Sometimes there's gonna be a line of fire, so you wanna step away. Then sometimes the boss will do spikes on a random member, so you want to help get the spikes down because people will take damage if they spiked in the fire. Obviously, before the spikes go out, try to be relatively close to the boss. You don't have dead zone as a bonus, so you can come relatively close. Not exactly sure in positioning 25 man because melee max range. I'm not sure what's the benefit, but I'm sure you'll be given tips. Before spike go out, make sure not to stand on fire. Don't think you can use defensives if you get spiked in a fire. Okay, then the boss will start spinning. So the tanks will move here and here. Usually you have a hunter here or a shadow priest. There's going to be three people. So the boss goes for the range for the furthest person within range. Try to be relatively in the middle. Don't remember fire spell. So you move a bit towards the boss. Just blast him. Any spikes help him. Before spikes go out, just make sure you're closer to the middle so people can get you. If you're far away, for some reason, it might be difficult to help you in time. You should be playing with the spikes. Then rinse and repeat. Hero is done at beginning. This is heroic version. I don't remember what's the difference in normal. It's easier. Maybe some mechanics I ignored. This is the first fight. So kill spikes, don't stand on fire before the spikes go out. Be in a position where raid can help you, don't stand on fire, be ready to battle rest if somebody goes down. Potentially if you battle rest, then make sure you didn't stand on fire when you battle rest them because they're gonna spawn on fire. Innervate if needed, any healers. This is it. Let's go to the next fight. Sorry. Lady Death Whisper. For the boss, it's going to be some trash. Usually bubble pool is done. OLOS, just get the odds, and there's going to be two big mobs. Just kill them. If you get a debuff run out, you have the weak order packs sent you multiple times, including the latest update. I can resend it. Then the boss. If I remember correctly, ranged go by the wall to the back. Yeah, might get the same positions, I believe. The boss is pulled. There's going to be a couple of things to be responsible for, at least at heroic. Ads will spawn throughout phase 1. Wait for ads to get more or less stacked. Then you get the ads down via AoE, hit the boss as well. Weaker will tell you if I believe the mob is immune either to caster damage or instead takes increased damage. Also believe sometimes certain mobs deal excessive damage, but they do AoE explosions, so just stay away. Eventually the boss will CC on 25, 3 on 10 on 1 run, remember. Before CC goes out, Weaker will tell you just stop AoEing, not accidentally kill your friend. What you want to do, your primary responsibility as a druid, you want to be ready to cyclone as soon as possible. Even if the person got a ship, just cyclone because it helps them to stay immune. That's it. Rinse and repeat. Boss will reach phase 2 at a certain health percentage. It's actually not a health percentage. The boss starts with a shield. With mana shield, you get a shield down. Threat resets. Then usually the boss is moved here. Odds will continue to spawn. Pump the boss. Do some AoE on the odds. If odds are hard, cold because it's too much of them. Same rules with odds. Don't stand too close if necessary. Focus certain damage modifications. Eventually, ghosts will start spawning. Ghost will follow random person. It's going to be 3 on 25 man, 1 on 10 man, I believe. You don't know if you're targeted. What I like to do is quite difficult. Isn't really I sidestep. If I see the ghost is focusing me, I fuck off. If it's not your ghost, then it will not hit you. If it's your ghost, just don't get hit by it. If it's following you, just move away. It's relatively slow. If you get hit by a ghost, it will do AoE damage around you. If somebody else gets hit by a ghost, it will do AoE damage around them. If you see a ghost approaching somebody, just uh, just step away. If your hero is popped towards the end of the fight, this is when you do your big cooldowns. So rinse and repeat. It's going to be MCs as well. So odds, same rules, MCs. Ghosts is the new addition on the boss. And don't forget weekly quest for Lord. Okay, you have it. When the boss dies, you come back to the entrance, not the platform. It's going to be a teleport. You take the teleport. You clear to gunship. Usually all trash is killed. Sometimes people skip trash, but it's difficult in the park, so just kill the trash. And you end up on gunship bottle. It's an easy fight. It's always done on heroic. The only benefit of doing it on normal, it can drop a BOE, which sells for some money for new players, but people usually do it on heroic on both sizes because it can be quite decent and easy heroic. Why not? You go here. It's gonna be a goblin. You stick to the goblin. You get a parachute. Don't stand in the middle. One of the tanks will stand in the middle. Else will spawn. Just help you with them. I don't think you need to be in a cannon. If you're assigned cannon, it's gonna be way harder, which helps you. It's gonna be another boat like this in front of this boat. Just shoot it, and when you're told, use number 2. So I think it's 11 times press 1, 1 time press 2. If you don't press 2 and you get too much energy from 1, you will overheat the cannon and you cannot shoot for some period of time. Just probably will be not in cannon anyway. It's going to be card will tell you when it's going to be battle mage spawned on the other side. So when you click your parachute, which is a short, right click it and you click on the other boat, you get teleported to other boat. Help kill the battle mages, and once this certain battle mage is dead, you jump back. If the other ship is about to die, you can see boss ship health percentage top right default on LCY toward laps with map. You can just hover over it, will tell you both health. Just stay on this ship. Unless it's cold. So easy fight. DPS odds here, battle mage spawns, jump over, kill it, jump back. See right click the short after getting it. Yeah. Next boss. Straight away. It's gonna be another responsibility of yours. So you got cyclones and second boss. Have a big responsibility here. Usually tanks, two tanks stand here. Boss stands here, melee stands here. Ranged will be assigned with healers somewhere here. You will stand here. Let's see what's the best way to explain it. Pump the boss, I believe here on pull. If you get, I believe it's boiling blood, Usually we run to melee because you have a debuff which needs to be healed if the boss heals if you die. Just use a defensive host, and if you might get a bop as well. Usually it's safe to healers. Um, yeah, no wait, you need to stun here. Every 1 minute, I believe, it's gonna be 2 on 10 month from 25 months. The beasts will spawn. They will spawn idle for a couple seconds, wait until they start coming. So usually this DPS will do this once, this will do this once, so they will more or less conjugate in the middle. Then you will use your Typhoon, make sure the glyph, I believe you need to remove the glyph so it pushes them. So my responsibility, stand here I believe, don't, maybe you can move preemptively to push, but you need to be ready to push the beasts to buy more time until they come and kill ranged. If they kill ranged, it's almost one shot. If range has a dot debuff and it kills it, boss will heal. So I'm not sure what you do if you get a debuff, but if I was you, just stand here. People can heal if you're only booming. Your job is very responsible. Obviously, mage can push as well, and Elia usually is shit, so they don't get a spot, and mages are usually pumping. Booming is more for utility. So every 1 minute, just do one Typhoon. If there are two boomers, you'll have a set order. So one, and then wait two. Don't do it immediately. Don't do it when they spawn. Wait until they come. If it's still you, if they come, one pushes. If you're second, you wait until they come again, you push them. Don't worry about DPSing them, because you don't want to get accidentally threatened. They come too close and unclop you. If somebody dies with a mark, don't battle res, because if they accept res, they will die instantly, and the boss will heal again. It's boss number 4. When the boss dies, go here, it's teleporter, bottom option. You go in the middle of ICC, it's gonna be like a circle. It's gonna be two walks flying. That's like birds. Usually people pull them and kill them. Then you're gonna go to the left in a circle, and you'll reach. Right, what's it called? Professor Portricide Wing. The fuck is a map? Should be it. ICC wings maybe. Fuck yeah, bro. No, just follow the crop. Oof. First regat is on the left, road face on the right. They have to be done first. Let's remove all this shit. Fuck his entrance. The entrance is here, I see. Boss will be in the middle. Holy Palace will be marked. Everybody else usually stands in a designated spot as arranged. Uh, Sometimes a boss will spawn a green puddle. If it's on you, just move a bit. You don't want to get hit. If you get hit by standing in this shit, it's going to be damage taken. Avoid it. Boss will cast spores. 3 on 25, I think 2 on 10 man. If you get spore, usually Holy Palace is designated stunning. Spore ranged. It's gonna be a start because you don't want Holy Palace to move their blessing tanks with you. So usually if you get it, Holy Palace gets it, you conjugate Holy Palace. If it's gonna be, if all spores are in ranged, melee will need one. It will be announced if you can't speak on mic. If you can't just say, I got melee and like serendipia, you have to melee stun on the tank. When the spore is going to be countdown 3 to 1 gone, you can go return to your position. The reason you want to get this buff from the spore exploding is to survive an ability. When the boss does 3 spores, does this ability. If you got 3 spores, you're going to survive, keep blasting the boss. In a way, battle res, nothing special. So move from puddle, run to designated spot. Either you have it in Holy Pala has it. You run to it, or somebody has it and runs to Holy Palace. You want to get a spore before it explodes, and you move back, green shit, move out. If melee is a spore, you run to melee. Use your defensive somehow, stun one cold if you get damage. Road faces on the right. It's a bit more complex. The boss starts in the middle. One tank will be on the boss. The other tank will be on the side. Melee stuck on the right of the boss. Ranged to believe spread out. Uh, then throughout the encounter, people get little loose. First little loose can just stay. When second little loose spawns, let's say melee on ranged, you want to meet each other, so the switch follow you. They will combine into one. It's going to be Bigus and tank kites it. So be more or less close to the tank which is kiting it. And if you get it again, you want to get small loose next to Bigus so they combine. If you want to get designated spots. At some point, when certain number of losers got traded, um, it's going to be shit flying on the ground. Don't think it marks where, but the reason you don't move because it will go to the spot wasted. So when this ability goes out, just sidestep a little bit, but usually it's like everybody step right. And because he was standing with good distance, you will not get hit by this person. So shit falls on the floor. If you get hit, just run away, use your defensives and shit, and go back to original spot, rinse and repeat. So first, little loose, no need to run for the explosion as well. Then second, stuck, run to tank, run back, explosion, step away where nobody was standing, not to get hit. Easy club. I guess purchase that you'll be doing on normal. It's quite it's probably the second most difficult fight here on heroic, especially 25 man. Well, different people do different ways. Normal is much easier. So all you do, you blast the boss. Eventually, a green ooze will spawn. It will target a random person, so preferably it'll be more or less next to other people. When you get targeted, you cannot move. Ooze comes to you, everybody blasts it. If it doesn't get killed by the time it reaches the raid, it will explode and throw people around and go for random person. So stack to mitigate the damage, it's shared, and kill it. There is going to be green pools, just don't stand on them. It's going to be an orange ooze. Okay, fuck it. It's going to be orange, so have the same name, I guess. Orange one will target a random person, you can move, it will chase you, rocket boots dash, run around the raid, let people kill it. If it's not killed in time, it will focus random person, just don't stand too close to it when it does so. If you don't have any movement increasing, cooldowns available. Plus the boss. I think phase 1, phase 2, same shit more or less. Then last phase, boss will turn. Sometimes it's gonna spawn some little bombs, just don't accidentally run through them or it reduces your hit ratings. There's usually spawn in mid range, so no fucking excuse to get hit by them. They look orange. It's our name. Just boss will be kited because green shit will be spawning. Just go parallel to the boss, avoid the green shit, kill him. That's it. So stack before green one spawns. Let's DPS it, kite the orange one. In the last phase when the boss changes into a big frog, we shout for bombs and obviously stay away from green shit. There's gonna be some trash in the circle in the middle, and then you're gonna do more trash leading to the boss. It's gonna be 3 bosses. I don't remember where they start, doesn't matter. You don't have 2 times. Pull happens, this comes here, this comes here. You get a designated spot. First boss does a vortex. When he does it, you have a couple of seconds to move away from other people. If you're too close to somebody, it will ping pong you, deal damage, and throw you away. So just move to designated spot. Your Wicor will tell you when you're safe. Turns green color, range is good. Then you can move to your original spot. Next boss they randomly change all the time. They have a shared health pool, so you focus on one which has existing health. Other boss does some kind of swirly. It's going to be like a small tornado on a fixed spot on the ground. Just uh, just move away from it. So other ability doesn't go out, only the ability of the currently active boss. It will not despawn, I believe. I believe from the second boss with the swirly, all ranged stacks somewhere safe, and if you get targeted by big fireball, when it goes after you, you rocket boots away from the group and like chases you, but because you have rocket boots, it lands, explodes, but you're in the safe, so you don't want to hit the group. Not exactly sure on this, just look into it. Other boss don't AoE, careful AoEing throughout the fight. So you have some kind of small orbs which the tank needs to hit himself. Anything special here. I believe when you move you take damage, and also remember there's gonna be some balls floating in the air. Usually pets gun them. If the orb touches ground, it explodes, hits everybody, it's quite nasty. Not sure how to work with debuff. Sorry, with a 15% buff to increase the health, but usually a pet class does it like Warlock or Hunter, otherwise just if you see an orb is reaching low, just hit it, it will go up again and just keep an eye for it. Usually people call this shit. So first boss just spread, explosion, second boss which out swirlies, and then stuck and run away with a fireball, and then placed ranged. Third boss, nothing special. What is boss swirly? I don't remember. So obviously got the balls. Some charge leading to Blood Queen. Quite a top fight. Tank's gonna be at the top, so the entrance is at the bottom as always. I think you got a designated spot in the beginning. So you pump the boss on pull. Highest threat behind two tanks will get bitten. Usually it's like Feral, Hunter, Mage, anybody pumping doing good damage and high threat. They'll get a debuff. The debuff is taken down. You'll have Forge a weak order. So the debuff gives you more damage output. It's normalized on the locks, but you still need to kill the boss. So you pump the boss. When the debuff ticks down, it will say in a weak order target locked. It will put a marker on them. You can see what they are. You come to them for the first bite. You delay it for a couple of seconds. Weak order will have a circle, just do it like halfway and bite them. And let you get the first number. Throughout the fight, it's going to be some packed ability, so it will link to three people. So you run to each other to clear it. So followed by rotational weak order, and both gunners in the middle, flies up. Have designated spot to just go anywhere safe. If you're stuck, you take damage. Otherwise, just keep an eye out for the bite tracker. First, it calculates 10 seconds out. It tells you target locked. It tells you who's your target. They'll have a marker. Just look out for the marker and bite them. If somebody else accidentally bit them, you'll need to improvise and try to bite anybody. Doesn't matter who close by. Just spam your one button and bite random person. Because if you don't bite, you get mind controlled. There's going to be big DPS loss for the raid, and people will need to kill you. This is it. It's going to be some trash. Then you reach the healing boss. Healing boss. It's going to be boss in the middle. Two gates and 10 1, 25, 4 and 25 mon. You get a designated spot. Different outs will spawn from different doors. Priority is blazing, that's number one. Just AoE it, sorry, kill it, otherwise it AoEs all the raid, nasty damage. Next one I believe is Suppressor. They reduce healing on the boss because you're going to be healing the boss, so the boss is friendly. If next is Archmage, the more it does kill it. Abomo, Zombie, list prior, with Zombie higher prior, Zombie is second trial. Careful with Zombie, don't be too close, he put threat because tank cannot really tank it properly, it will one shot you. Abomo just does damage on tank when he dies, worm spawn with him. So blazing, suppressor prio, second prio archmage zombie, last abomo and worms. If you can't chuck heals sorry, on save the boss, and iterate if needed the healer. Rinse and repeat. Don't accidentally click a portal if you're not healing. It's gonna be a small gauntlet leading to Sindragosa. It's probably there's gonna be actually we'll do Lich King as well. So the raid starts here. Different ways to do it, just tell you wait to see where you need to stand. So it's here or here, some people do it differently, different benefits, I'm not gonna go into it. Let's say you're here, you're DPS rank. Let's assume it's potentially heroic, so the boss will be here. It will be facing the tank on the left. Your second tank is doing something at that moment. I don't know, doesn't matter. So melee is here. Range this here. Healers also. I think you get debuff was ranged. You get exploding debuff, I believe, on heroic. If you get the debuff, quick aura tells you just get a fuck out from the raid, you'll explode, get back in and don't cast. When you get the debuff, you'll explode the raid, hefty damage. Sometimes the balls pulls people in, just run away to safe range, quick aura tells you, he does explosion around him, and melee run in. Then the boss goes up in the air. Usually people are stuck here. 5 on 25, 2 on 10, 1 people get targeted with ice block, 40 tells you where to run. So just give you an example, 25 man, you want the people more or less to stand like this, not stuck but close to each other, like in a line. If you get targeted, just follow Forge assignment. If you don't, the boss will do 5 explosions on the ground, it will mark a random spot, so you may LOS it behind the... Don't DPS them too much because they protect you, not people. So it's gonna be 5 different explosions, LOS them, then on the 5th one, you'll see the Wikora. Just help the tombs, rinse and repeat. Boss goes down at 30% last phase on heroic. Actually, let's go step by step. This boss will not fly anymore, it will target a random person with 1 frost stone. Usually first one goes here, don't run too close to it, don't run too close to other people if you got it. Let the person explode, get ice block, then you run behind to clear your stacks. DPS a bit, don't kill it too quickly, I usually don't touch them at all unless cold. Then run out, DPS the boss, second thing goes here, clear stacks. The will tell you, run out, pump the boss, help if needed, rinse and repeat. Last, we'll assume this is normal as well. Lich King starts here. Actually range to here. Tank is gonna be here. You will get infest, I believe, the ability. You will get an ability which tells you move to odds. Close, don't careful, don't stand in front of the odd because it cliffs. Run to it, you get dispelled, or you I don't know if you can do this, I don't think so. And you run back. 70% the boss goes to the middle, everybody takes damage. Usually you'll have 2 horrors that will die. It's plague, it's called plague, because when you get dispelled, plague jumps to them, they take damage, they die. Just spread out in the beginning of transition 1, so it's phase 1.5, everybody usually stands more in line. As you ranged, your prio is going to be orbs coming from the middle, just get them, so you don't get hit by them if they're targeting you. Usually they die before they reach the raid. Just gonna wait to see if it stops at 30 seconds. It's gonna be no spawning. Also, the platform usually not good. Usually, melee focus them. Help as well. So you pray orbs and then other mobs wait for threat pick up on the mobs. Orbs respawn them. You'll get a countdown, weak aura and call. You jump back. Platform falls off, so don't be behind or you will fall off and you can't be rest. Phase 2, couple of abilities to watch out for. Everybody starts in the middle, on the same side, apart from tank. Uh, where's trade? Lost. It's going to be defile, it's going to be countdown. Before defile goes out, you pre-spread if you got defile, rocket boost, away from the raid, rocket boost, wait for it to drop, it's going to be big black cloud. Somebody else does it, just be careful not accidentally stun on it, because then it expands and it's going to be auto wipe you off plenty of times, no rush. If you get targeted, rocket boost, keep running, activate thing, you're going to get Valkyries, it's fine shots. You stun on the same side, because they will drop 3 on 25, 1 on 10 man, and they will start carrying them to the end of the platform. So you wanna help kill them so they drop the person and they come back, rinse and repeat. Sometimes Defile and Valkyrie gets overlap. When you're pre-spreading for Defile, just be careful not to be too far away on the other side or close to the platform, because this will limit number of time DPS has to save you. Random person will get to chamber. It's called Harvest of Souls. I'm surprised I remember this shit with a headache. If you get chosen, hashtag quotation mark, downstairs is going to be a mob and an NPC. Wait for NPC to pick up the mob. Pump the mob. If NPC is about to die, heal them. If NPC, I believe, dies, so you die, boss will soft and rage for some time. Usually it's solvable, it's cold, and people rock it, but proper last phase, thanks to the job, stone close. Defile still happens, so pre-spread if needed. Some orbs will now spawn on the side where Lich King is. When they spawn, just wait a couple seconds, they start going towards the raid. This is when everybody moves. And then you have a designated person. If it's here, just wait for them to come to you. Don't die. When they die, they explode for each one. So at safe range, cycle, run off is probably won't be a contribution. So they're following. Oh yeah, and help to DPS them at the range. What's in UAE will be quite big. Yeah, rinse and repeat at 10% everybody dies, and this is when fight ends because you get depressed. Thank you for watching. Any questions? Let me know.